Hello and welcome here with the Darkened and today we are doing another Minecraft V2 Survival Island Let's Play. Now this one, okay, so I'm gonna be sorry if my if it kind of sounds like my mood's changing and whatnot. I'm pretty much running off of no sleep because I did not sleep last night. I stayed up all night to finally finish off that stupid guardian farm, but it was freaking worth it. It's finished off. It's done. We're good. Other than having to search out any caves to light up, it is pretty much 100% complete at the maximum efficiency, unless we want to go search out caves to light up underneath. And now, the reason it honestly, the reason I didn't sleep is I actually I could have had it finished a little bit sooner, and I could have gotten like an hour or two sleep before the sun came up or whatnot. But these guys, is that another baby farmer? Please let that be another baby farmer. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if this is another farmer, you are going to see a tutorial on how to make a villager powered automated farm that will automatically harvest the food for you and then put it in the chests for you, because actually the villager AI is very weird. Farmer villagers, they harvest the food and stuff, and then they throw it at other villagers to, one, promote breeding, and second, just to share the food and stuff like a good villager would amongst his buddies. Now, however, if you put a villager behind in a little area and put iron bars in front of him, put hoppers underneath the bars, the villager will harvest the food and then go to try to throw the food at the other villager, and it's going to go into a hopper and it's going to put it in the chest for you. So it automatically harvests farms and replants farms, so you don't have to worry about any of the hassle of farms and stuff. And plus, that will also keep us going very, very great on food to keep these guys breeding, so that's going to be really awesome. When I was doing it, before I actually had the place completely lit up, I ran into several look at there, we just got another baby villager. Yeah, okay, so I did make this design previously in the past. However, I named the villagers and stuff, and I didn't realize naming the villagers will ruin it. Shout out to Havoc, which is who I play with. One of these guys is a fisherman and the other one's a farmer. I don't know which is which. He came up with a theory or whatnot that maybe the fact that they're named is why they're not breeding. So if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have tried this one last time. But I ran into about 5 or so zombie villagers. I went through a massive pain transporting them back here, but as you see, we only got one guy down there, but you see they're breeding, they're getting going again. It's very nice. The farmer in there is actually kind of a cool bonus too, because he's going to be throwing food to them and kind of keep them stocked up and whatnot. Unfortunately, when we walk over to see the finished result of the guardian farm, this thing's going to come out of range, and unfortunately it's not going to be loaded in, and they're not going to be growing or reproducing or anything. But I'll keep up with these guys, and we will finally have villagers in our world. We finally have them breeding, and we are finally going to have villagers in our world once again. And then eventually this will be a safe haven for them and whatnot. And then we'll let a few roam around and stuff, and then the good ones will keep locked up so they are nice and safe. Some we'll use for our own benefit, like if Havoc wants a few villagers at his island or whatnot, he can come and transport them over to his. If we want some over on ours, we can do so. We can eventually make an iron farm once we get enough villagers if we want to, but it's not like a have-to thing. We can make if we get more farmers, I'm definitely probably going to make like a automated or a villager powered farm on my island probably, and I'll make a tutorial on how to do that when I do it. It's quite simple. It's nothing too complicated. But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Y'all have fun. Oh, hang on. I don't want to walk away and let the chunk load out if these guys want to Go ahead. I'm not going to ruin the moment by walking away. If you're going to make another one, please make another one, because that would be very, very great. Please, are you? No? Really? No one's going to cooperate with him? No? Okay, is that a librarian or a cartographer? I don't know. I'm mad because we started off... Okay, well, these two are lovey-dovey. Let's see. Are they going to give us one? No? This guy decided he wanted to be stubborn? Really? Come on. Come on. Please. Please, please. Yes, we got another baby. It's just another clerk, but... Ooh. Okay, that's the farmer. There's a little baby one right there. The other one is a fisherman. I don't know what trades a fisherman has. Okay, let's get out of here because mobs and stuff are going to start spawning over here at the walls. Why do I just have a random piece of glass? Get out of my inventory. I mean, I'm sure I could use that for something else, but we're not going to worry about it. Okay, we need to grab a sword, and we're going to head over to the Guardian Farm, and y'all are going to have your first look on the finished result. However, I do not have the bridge rebuilt yet. I literally just finished this thing because I focused on the villagers and stuff and got them going again. And it kind of interrupted me, so, you know, I only just finished the Guardian Farm maybe like 10 or so minutes ago, and I was so excited about it, and I was so happy that we finally got it completed. I'm like, I have to get this stream up. I gotta show you guys what's going on. I gotta get you guys a first look at the finished result. I'm not really 100% sure how much the efficiency has changed, but I can definitely tell that nothing is spawning anywhere else now. So all the hostile limit is rather going to be inside that farm, or I'm kind of worried there's caves underneath because it doesn't look like the efficiency increased too much. I am glad that I removed the monument. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little thing. Comment down below how many sponge rooms you think I found in this exact temple that we removed. Whoever gets it right, or whoever's the closest, will get their comment pinned, and they will get a shout out next stream. So be sure to be part of those comments. I'll have to make sure the comments are whatnot. But ready? Here we go, guys. I know that's a weird little just random thing right there, but that is actually the ladder into the room down below. But that is the chamber that they spawn in. Everything is cleared. Every other row is done with torches or whatnot, and I did that to keep anything from spawning down there, so all the hostile limit will be inside that, which I forgot. Do I have? Okay, yes, I still have an extra stack of torches. I need to put this right here, along here, or else things will spawn up here, and that can affect the limit, and I don't want that to happen. Plus, we need everything lit up. We want everything lit up to the max that we possibly can. We want to make sure this thing's going to work nice and well. I raised it up one block and then I put blue glass. I mean, you can't really see too well through it, especially with all the water underneath. But I figured it'd just be a cool little thing just to keep people from falling in it and getting stuck in there. And also, just so you can kind of see, you can't really see them spawning or anything too much. And plus, if you're standing on this, you're too close to the main part of the farm or whatnot, and it's not going to go like full speed and all that stuff, so it's not going to work too well if you're sitting on top of this. However, I did make the bridges out of the glass or whatnot just because I thought it would be cool just to kind of see what you're walking over and see what used to be completely underwater and stuff. I at one point wanted to leave the temple, but I ended up destroying it because I found way too many rooms. It was too dark in there. There's no way I could get lit up and make sure I wasn't missing a room. And there were so many rooms I didn't realize existed until I destroyed that thing. I'm not going to tell you how many more sponges we got. We got a lot of sponges. Again, if you guess how many sponge rooms were in this temple, you will get your comment pinned and you will get a shout out next stream. I'm very happy that I did that because also we always need sponges and stuff, so it's really great. I did add doors there in case we need to do maintenance or anything we need to get out there, or if we want to like edit stuff out there. I just made it basic prismarine right there for now. As you notice as we go down, there's an observer block right here. I went ahead and did what I planned. As you see, they're already falling. Now that we're getting down here, they're going to start spawning. It's going to get out of the wazoo, but I made it where we can do a manual or we can do auto. That way, when we want the drops to automatically be harvested and we want to go AFK or whatnot, this is a perfectly safe room. You're not going to have to worry about dying or anything. You just flip that switch. It's going to update loads of observers. It's going to go along the line back there. And as you see, there is 6 dispensers. Each put out lava or whatnot to make sure the thing's fully covered. And as you see, this is absolutely crazy of how efficient it is, because I mean, the second we turned off that lava, you saw how many were falling. About 3, 4 just fell within a few seconds or whatnot. It's working quite well. If we need to heal our stuff or we need XP, you just hop through this door. I'm not going to go through there because I don't want to get any more damage to my armor or whatnot. If you want to let them pile up and then do that, then you can do that. It works really well. I haven't let it. Okay, so the reason this one is so packed full is because it's connected to all those hoppers. But as you see, it's producing pretty good now that I finally got everything cleared out and stuff. I'm thinking there's caves or something around, because even though it's console, so we have the whole hostile limitation and all that stuff, I still feel like we could have more potential or more efficiency, but it just doesn't seem like we're gonna get that. I really don't want to have to dig around and search out caves to light up underneath this, but for now, I think it's good. It's pretty efficient right now. As you see, we've only been standing here for maybe a minute, and it's already starting to get packed full. They're dropping and stuff pretty quickly. We're going to turn that back on so we can get the drops. So shout out to those who helped me out in the last stream get the idea of where to put the lava so it actually harvests the drops. And then I went ahead and hooked it up and made it automated so we can turn it on and off in case we need XP to heal our stuff or whatnot. For those who don't know, Guardians are like blazes. They offer 10 XP. That's the second best. Dragon is the first best source of XP. So the fact that these are spawning so insanely quickly and stuff, and we can get them piled up really quickly, we can easily heal our stuff very, very fast. And if we need levels to enchant and stuff, it's a really great source of XP for us. I will have to put like a case of golden apples or something down here, because you will obviously need golden apples or something for absorption when you want to manually harvest it for XP, because of the fact that they have thorns. And that's why the lava is there, because we tried golems and the golems died. I didn't even know why. Someone had to inform me that it was because of thorns. I didn't know they had thorns, but you know, whatever. We made do with what we have, and we now got ourselves a guardian farm. This is my first guardian farm I have ever built in a survival world. This is actually the first guardian farm I have ever built, period. I have never built a guardian farm in Minecraft until now, so I am very, very proud of this thing, and it's pretty awesome, and it's working pretty well. It's working pretty well. It's going to be a great source of XP, and it's going to be a great source of any type of prismarine blocks we need, and it's going to be a great source of food. Or let's see, can we find one that's going to show, like for this right here, sometimes you get lucky and they'll drop like a pufferfish or something. We can use that for water breathing. Then again, we have AFK fish farm for that. It doesn't look like there's any in this chest currently, but if we look over here, you'll see ink sacks. Every once in a while, a squid will spawn up there and it will get unlucky and fall down and whatnot, and we'll get its drops or whatnot. But it's not very too often, so it's not like that's a problem we have to worry about as squids taking over or whatnot. But the occasional ink sacks and stuff is kind of cool, because hey, we need ink sacks for this dark prismarine right here, which is actually, I think, probably one of my favorite prismarine block, or pretty much my favorite prismarine block. If they require ink sacks to make, so it is one of those things you kind of need. But I just wanted to I was really excited that I finally finished this thing. We're just gonna go ahead and go up top. I'm gonna need to. I kind of regret one of my decisions. I'm gonna have to probably grind the in-city again. All the extra shulker boxes that were laying around with gravel and stuff, I was so sick and tired of gravel. I literally took every piece of gravel I had and threw it into the freaking ocean because I was sick and tired of it, including the stuff in the shulker boxes. So I kind of regret that. Because that took me a long time to get all those shulker boxes, and now I threw them all to the bottom of the ocean and they've all despawned. I really regret that. I made a stupid decision, I know. But we still have a few we can clear out, whatnot. I'm gonna have to take a few more of these chests and stuff because we're gonna need a way to transport the prismarine stuff up here, because there's no way those chests are gonna be able to consistently hold it all and whatnot. And then I'm gonna have to farm more or whatnot, because I told Havoc I would give him a whole bunch of the shulker boxes when they got empty and stuff, and he could use. Don't look at that. Well, actually, I can show you, but that's not even the exact amount that we got from. But these two stacks we most definitely got from it. But a portion of this is what we got from the Temple 2. But I'm not telling you how many from this until I want you guys to guess how many sponge rooms that were actually found. Well, actually, technically, one of the sponge rooms were recovered before I even knew the other ones existed and before we even started this project. So that's not showing the exact amount. You have no idea. But there was at least 2 stacks, a minimum of 2 stacks of sponges found in this temple itself. So again, anyone who guesses the exact amount or the closest number of sponge rooms we found in this temple will get pinned and a shout out for being like a part of videos and stuff, for watching my videos and things like that, and for what is the freaking word for it? I need sleep. I can't think. What's the word for it? I don't know, like being a part of it, pretty much. Being a part of, like, participating, I think? I don't know the word. But this is the final result after days upon days. Actually, it's been a minimum of a week since this project was started. So it's taken a long time, but it's finally done, and I'm happy with it. I'm proud that I did it. It's my first ever Guardian form I've ever made. I'm really happy with it and stuff. We got it done really great. It's working really great. It's doing its job, and it's doing its job really well. I think this is probably near the best we can possibly do on console, due to the fact that console has the whole hostile mob limit, unlike PC and all that stuff where they make farms and they're getting freaking thousands upon thousands an hour, and it's just insane. But since console has that whole hostile limitation in the world or whatnot, or so, it definitely limits us to how much. As you see, if we just look right here, you just see them just constantly getting pushed off and stuff. It's doing really well. We have the whole limitation and whatnot, so it prevents us from having those huge waves as Guardians, or the non-stop Guardians coming in and stuff like that, and just them pouring in and just filling you up with loot. I don't think we'll ever get a farm that great unless that limitation is ever removed on PS4. But other than that, I think we're good, and this thing is fully built. We are finally done. It has taken us so long, but we are finally done, and I am very proud. I am very happy with it. I think it's really great, and I think Havoc's going to like it too, because we always need XP to repair our mending stuff and whatnot, and then more mending books and stuff we get from AFK fishing, we're not going to be able to use on our tools and stuff, and now we're going to have a really great way to heal our tools without having to go through the struggle of killing the dragon or anything. The dragon is always going to be there if we need like several XP levels and we don't want to bother with this, but I mean, this could be a very great way. I'm thinking about making a third. Okay, let me just kind of go down there, just kind of show what I'm thinking. We got the automated for drops, and then we have the manual if we want to pop in there for XP. But I think I want to see if I can pull off turning the manual into something better. Okay, let me get down here. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I think I want to see if I can pull off somehow a way to make a manual thing that what will happen is it cuts off the lava, they all pile up or so, and then water activates and it's going to push them across the hoppers into a small area, and then you just go down there. Well, no, we can't go any lower because we're at bedrock. That's right. Because I wanted water to push them off into a little pit or whatnot, and you could go and just kill them all in one tiny little area and stuff. They'd be low on health and all that nonsense, and we could get XP like that instead of having to run in there and freaking. I mean, look, if I cut this off, once that lava disappears and stuff, they're gonna pile up very fast. I mean, no, it's not as efficient as it is on like PC or things, stuff like that, Bedrock, all that nonsense. But since it's console and we have the whole hostile mob limit, but it's still pretty efficient, and they're still going to be dropping down really, really fast. But I mean, if we sit here for a minute or so, I mean, actually, it may not even take that long, because they're going to start spawning and stuff, and then they're going to start dropping, and this chamber right here is going to fill up really, really quickly. I'm really proud of not proud, but I'm really happy with the efficiency and stuff of this, because it's probably going to be the best we can really get for console, unfortunately, but it does its job. We're getting drops like we need. We can get XP like we need and stuff, and I mean, they're dropping really quickly and stuff, so it's still doing us good. And I mean, as you see, we've only been sitting here for a few seconds, and we already got a couple falling. And then as we sit here, they're just going to keep falling. If we move around a little bit or so, they might, look at there, more falling. Sometimes they'll kind of swim up the streams up there, and that will kind of cause a bit of a jam. And then out of nowhere, you'll have about 10 guardians just fall, and it's kind of crazy. But as you see, they just keep falling and stuff, and this chamber is just going to slowly continue to fill up or whatnot, as you see. Actually, not slowly, it's actually quickly. I mean, as you see, now they're starting to fall a lot quicker now that I moved back here. I keep forgetting you have to be like so many blocks away for them to be able to spawn and stuff like that. But as you see, that you can just keep seeing them falling and stuff, and it's just going to slowly fill up. And the idea of the manual or whatnot, you just pop in here. They're all low, and then with we both have sharpness 5 swords, so we can just hop in here and get all the XP and stuff. We can heal our stuff. The only downside is thorns will hurt our armor and stuff. But I mean, as you see, I mean, you can, if you really wanted to be risky, you could take off the armor as you repair it. And then look at there, all of the stuff, the sword, the armor, everything's repaired. Voila. It works great. We can easily repair all of our stuff. It'll be really cool. I'm really happy. Not only is this my first Guardian farm I've ever built, but it's in survival, and that just makes it a lot more of an accomplishment, because I can't explain how hard it was. I can't explain how many times I died. I can't explain how many times I literally debated quitting. I mean, there was once I quitted for about a day or two, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done, I'm leaving it, I can't do this, it's too hard. And then I came back to it, and I'm like, YOLO. But it works well, and I'm pretty happy with it. And we don't have any hostiles or anything spawning up top now, so all the hostile limits all up to them. And we had very big issues with all the villager breeders and stuff we tried. I really think it was my fault. I think it was because I was naming the villagers because I was afraid they were going to despawn or something, which was very stupid of me. I mean, villagers, I don't think they despawn, and if they do, it's not going to be very... But especially when you put them in the farms, they're not going to despawn. But I was stupid, and I named the villagers, and yeah, all the farms never worked. So now that Habit kind of put me back into my sense and been like, hey, don't freaking name them, you moron. Well, he didn't say it like that. He was nice about it, but he just kind of said maybe it's because they're named or something, but... If it wasn't for that, we probably wouldn't have Villager, was not, because for those who are new to watching this series or whatnot, when you spawn in, this is the seed or whatnot. The island is about about 3 times smaller. We increased the size a lot so we could build like the kingdom walls and stuff. We're planning to make it like a safe haven kingdom or something, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I haven't gotten around to it. You know, I keep getting focused with everything else. But what was I gonna say? What was I? Oh, this is the island. You spawn on a little island right here, and there's actually a village. Like a village, you got a blacksmith, you got a village, you got houses, you got farms and all that stuff. It was cool at start and whatnot, but me and Havoc weren't really caring about the villagers or anything, and then all the villagers died, and we never had villagers again. And then I tried to make countless villager farms, and I failed a lot. And we never really... Okay, I don't have any more food, and I don't have my flame sword or anything, and I don't want to... Is that going to give me effect? No, it's not. I wanted villagers for a while and stuff, because if we have a farmer villager, then we can make the villager powered farm. We can get good trades with villagers and stuff, like librarians and stuff. We can buy mending books and stuff, which is something we highly need. We're always in need of mending books, and I always have to sit my thing at AFK fishing for hours upon hours, and we never really get it. I mean, I leave it going all night and stuff with a Luck of the Sea 3, a Lure 3, mending, all that nonsense. Rod, it's probably the best rod you can get, especially in survival, but unfortunately, it's very hard to get mending books. So, okay, no, he hasn't grown up, so I can't see if he's a farmer yet. I really hope that little guy's a farmer, because if so, then I'm going to be super duper happy. Did you give me a farmer, buddy? Did you give me a farmer, please? Probably wasn't even you. It was probably one of the random villagers that gave me one. What's the bet? You probably had nothing to do with it, did you? Are you mad that I'm discriminating against you? Are you mad? I think he's mad. He's staring me down. Okay, I'm going to leave him alone. I'm sorry. But now we have I finally didn't mess it up this time, and now we have a working villager breeder. So we finally have villagers in our world. So that's really great, because hopefully we can get some really useful villagers that have stuff we need and whatnot. Stuff that we don't need, we can get rid of them and then let them breed some more and see if we can keep getting some. And once we build up this place and stuff, I hope to be able to allow a few of them that like the green coats and stuff that don't really have anything roam around and stuff. Maybe those guys, just in case there is a breach in the walls, but there's not going to be. I don't think there will be, but they can roam around, because we're hoping to make this like a area with farms and like a little town or so. I mean, you see a little house that I never finished over there. I need to finish that, but it needs courts and stuff, and I really don't want to worry about that, honestly. I really don't. At this point, I think I'm going to kind of chill in this series for a stream or two, just because of the fact that we're always doing work and stuff, and the Guardian Farm and stuff is just a huge project. I can't... Okay, sweet. The dude grew up, but here's the problem. I gotta be able to... I didn't think that one through. I need to add like a door or something so I can get in here to check out the villagers and stuff, because... Yeah, you can't exactly get in. If I just break a hole in the glass, they might run out. So let me see if there's an iron door or something in this chest over here. I don't think there will be. We can run over to my place or something, get ourselves an iron door if we need to. Yeah, not even a single piece of iron. What is that? Oh, that's Havoc's. I think that's one of Havoc's enchantment books. I don't know. We had a lot of torches. I should probably relight this place up as much as I can, because, yeah, you see everything's just spawning like crazy. I actually had an Enderman die in my Guardian Farm. I don't know how it happened. Somehow an Enderman got into the Guardian Farm, and somehow he ended up down there and he died. He didn't drop anything, but somehow he died in the Guardian Farm. I don't know how, since it's pretty much a lot of water, some airspace and stuff, but they can't spawn in air. They can only spawn on blocks, so I don't quite know what happened. Somehow one got in the farm though, so it was kind of crazy. But other than that, there's not really much else to update you guys on, but I'm really happy with all the progress and stuff we've gotten done. I'm very happy that we've made such an advancement in this world finally, because one, the villagers is a huge achievement for us in the first place, but then now we have a guardian farm, so we've made 2 huge advancements and progressions in this world. And we're doing good now. We're doing good. I don't know what we're going to work on next. It's probably going to have something to do with the villagers. We're probably going to work on an area for the villagers or whatnot, so they don't just get all piled up in that one area or something. That way we can like see what they got and see which ones are good or not. But I don't know. I'll figure it out in a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my other remote, do a split screen. I'm going to leave the split screen thing in here to let this go for a little bit, and then I think I'm going to put I'm gonna go get some carrots and stuff like that, and I'm going to go try to get the villagers going and stuff and keep them going and whatnot for an hour or so or whatnot, and let that go. And then I'm gonna do another stream or so. I don't know if it's gonna be Minecraft or not, because I did want to do variety on the channel, so I might do a different game today. There probably will be a second Minecraft stream today, just to kind of, one, for those who missed it, and second, just to kind of show how we're doing on the villagers and stuff, especially if we get another farmer villager, then you are definitely getting an update. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the views, the subs, the likes, the comments, all that amazing stuff. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. I mean, y'all made the channel grow insanely fast, so thank you guys very, very much, and I will see you guys later.